Hey guys, Ivan here on the Missouri Agitator channel. Our weather's starting to warm up here a little bit in Missouri. Get out without a coat on. Looking better every day it comes by, so I should be on the water any day. I should be on the water today, but still trying to get my boat cleaned up and cleaned out. But I figured I'd do a walk around on my boat I've been working on. It's not finished and it's not fancy. I'm a poor boy, so I got to do with what I got. But figured I'd do a little walk around and show some things. I'll flip my camera around here. It's not, like I say, it's not fancy at all, but been working on it. It's an 18 by 70 Voyager. I put this casting deck up front. I have hatches to go here and a hatch to go on the other side. Of course, this boat, I'll put some pictures up. I didn't take video of it, but I'll put some pictures up of how this boat was. It was just a big John boat, no console. Had the bench seats all throughout it. I took them out, added the console, got batteries up under here. I got a double seat base here. I've built a rod rack that goes in here and it comes out, and it's got a wheel, comes up, holds 6 rods across the front and can be swiveled out of the way or completely pulled out, so I can get up here and cast on this deck for shad for my bait. Added the trolley motor. Of course, this boat had no electrical to it. I had to add all the electric to it. Added the lights, added this. This is a 24-inch light bar. Man, this thing does awesome. Catfish College, woo, good stuff. Let's see, I added the floors, I added foam under the floors, anchor lock up front, added the console, thanks to my buddy Daryl Ray. He set me up with that. Took that out of his boat. He opened his whole deck up. I left my center in. It's got my live well. I added lights to it. I'm not finished back here. Added the floor, added the foam. I've got 3 seat bases that'll be put back here. When I'm fishing solo, I'll sit in the center. If I've got friends, one can sit on each side. They can watch the rod rack. You know, one guy can have 3 rods on this side, another guy 3 rods on that side. Of course, I pulled all my girls out of the house here and set them up. That's my rod rack. Like I say, it's not finished either. I've got it put on here with with C-clamps. I'm actually have pins that will go in here, and I can pull this rod rack off anytime that I want. I don't pull it off very often, but because I also use this rack for trolling for spoonbill. Put the 60 horse on it. I had the transom raised. You can see where the guy done an awesome job of raising my transom for me. The name of the boat's Fishless. Everybody's got to name their boat, right? Of course, back on the rod rack. On each rod, I run a different color of string. Green, orange, green, so on and so forth, all the way across. Got my battery back here. And this battery never goes dead. It disconnects. The motor will always charge that. But the battery up front can go dead if I don't switch my switch and charge this battery. This battery only runs my lights and my trolley motor and fish finder, depth finder, stuff like that. That battery there is always charged, so I do not get stranded on the water. I can't stand getting out, and because I fish night a lot. Added my switch panel. steering wheel, added the controls, of course. Got fishless across the front. Got some wiring I ain't finished yet. Like I say, this is a project I've been working on. But figured I'd give you guys a walk around on it. It does me fine. I usually fish with me and one other person, one other guy. Of course, I got my bait rods over there for catching bait. And it's in progress, not finished, like I say. 3 seats in the back. Pull this center one out and add the 2 out ones if I've got somebody back here trolling with me. If I'm by myself, I sit in the center. Same way with the guy up front. He sits in the center. Boat's all balanced. Don't have any problems there. I'm thinking about adding a deck back here though, enclosing this, the tank and the battery and everything, and closing this off. There's a lot of room here, a lot of space. But maybe later, we'll see. But I run these different colored lines. Just in case, if one gets tangled with the other, I can see which one, you know, goes where, untangle them a lot easier. I was running all Berkley big game on the back end, and boy, if you're drifting and them things get tangled up, it's a mess. So yeah, running different colors on the back end really helps out a lot. Got the Ugly Stick Tigers, 7 foot. That's what I like. I'm probably going to try some surge this year, but all right, guys. Oh yeah, and my little net. It's a monster. I got out one time and I hooked a good flathead catfish. I mean, a good one. And the net that I had in my boat was too small. I seen that thing. I picked that net there up at a flea market, and I was like, you know what? No more of that. No more losing fish. Alright, guys. Like I say, that's my boat. Of course, my electronics go up here up top. Don't have that in yet. But alright, that's my boat. Oh, I forgot to mention, after I get all these hatches in and get everything completed on the inside, I've got this stuff. It's a vinyl. All the new boats are coming out with it. Of course, this is just a scrap piece that I've got. I've got a big brand new roll of this going in my boat. Luckily, I live in the aluminum boat capital of the world. We have G3 Tracker, Lowe's, Landau, just a bunch of aluminum boat companies here in town, and I'm able to get a hold of some of that, like the aluminum in this boat and stuff like that. I can buy it straight from the factory, and really helps. But alright, guys, figured I'd throw that out there. I'll come back when I get this thing completed and finished, and let you guys check it out after I get it done. Y'all take care till next time. Take care. Tight lines.